Hello and welcome to episode 4 of Hold the Gate. As you can see, I'm with John Kaveski, otherwise known as Maidstone John.
All right.
I had a lot of people suggest John come on the podcast. I'm trying to keep up with demand really from you guys. But super happy that John agreed to come on, and we're in his lovely shop in Canterbury. So as always, we're going to get into it and chat tats. John, I've got to ask you the first thing. We already spoke about this.
I tell you what, firstly,
go on.
Thanks for having me. I really appreciate it. Thanks for travelling over as well. Honestly, it does mean a lot.
Yeah.
I'm a bit hungover. I was so fucking nervous about today. I ain't going to lie. I ain't going to bullshit or nothing like that. But I'm well nervous. It's great to meet you.
Yeah,
thanks for having me.
Oh, mate, it's a pleasure. Yeah.
I appreciate it.
I'm really appreciative of you coming on. Like I said to you earlier, I didn't, when I started this, I was like, no cunt will probably watch it, and it'll just be really
I thought
quiet.
the same thing. No, mate, joking. No, good as gold, mate. No, you're smashing it. You've done a really good start, haven't you?
It's been really good.
Yeah.
I mean, I think something like this, like me and my partner said, you're only as good as the people who are on it, right? So I've been lucky who's been on so far, because they've been really good people.
In my case, sometimes you got to go with what you can get. I'm sorry if I disappoint you. Sorry if I let you down. I'm not that interesting.
No, go on. I think on the contrary, everyone thinks you're going to be. So.
Oh, mate, yeah, sorry. In advance, disclaimer, don't waste... fuck me. Give it a go, right?
Yeah, why not? Yeah. So, I've got to ask, like I say.
Yeah.
Maidstone John, I want to know why you know.
Also, you feel free to ask me anything you want. Just beware, you will get an honest answer.
Perfect, that's what we want.
So what do you want to know?
Where's the name from?
Right.
Because obviously we're in Canterbury, right? We're not in Maidstone.
It's a funny one. It goes quite deep.
Okay.
So I was taken away from my family when I was 8. I was a problem child, right? So I was taken away, schools for kids that were off the walls and all that. And my mum and dad's weren't in a position to look after me really, I was getting kicked out of school a lot. I was fighting a lot and getting in trouble.
Yeah.
So it got to a point they were like, enough's enough. So social services relocated me from Maidstone to Somerset. Templecombe, Somerset. So I was there, and while I was at school, I called it school, there was 2 other lads called John. So it got a bit confusing. Yeah. So they called me Maidstone because that's where I was from. After that, I was sent to a place in Margate after that, years later. And I met my good friend Craig Questions. And Craig, he's a pro skateboarder, and he's, in my opinion, a professional illustrator as well. And he's very well known. He knows everybody and everybody knows him. And he said to me, where are you from? I'm like, I'm from Edcorn. And he's like, where's that? I was like, it's near Maidstone. And again, we had a John from Argentina, a John from Hastings. Do you know what I mean? There were so many Johns, so Maidstone. And it just stuck, man.
Really?
I've been called it all my life. Have you ever been to Maidstone?
I live in Maidstone.
God help you. God help you. I'm not keen on the place at all. But do you know what? Funny thing as well was, right, I ain't got Facebook no more, but when I had it, I used to get Chavies fucking message me, offering me out for the name. They'd be like, call yourself Maidstone John. I'm going to fight you for it. And I'm like, mate, what? Have it. I don't give a shit. It's
just
so...
John.
Yeah. So, I don't know, even pals now, most people just call me John. I've been called worse things. Do you know what I mean? But yeah.
So that's where you're originally from?
Yeah, Coxheath.
Okay,
Yeah, Coxheath. Yeah. And then was in Edcorn, and then I've lived a lot of different places. I was in a lot of different foster homes growing up and stuff. And
I'm sorry to be. I didn't realise it was
a
sort of
I told you,
one,
mate. It's like I said to you. I will always give you an honest answer. Yeah. We can go down some rabbit holes. I don't mind. It's all good.
So do you think, was you happy to come back this way? Because obviously the West Country's quite nice, isn't it? But
I didn't appreciate it at the time. I was locked up there. Do you know what I mean? It was like young offenders sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then, now that I'm older, I've saying to my other half, I need to plan a trip to go back up there. What I want to do is make a long weekend of it and come away and turn it into a good memory. Do you know?
Yeah.
Because like, you know, you got like Stonehenge on the way, you got Alfred's Tower, all this cool stuff. Obviously, you've seen my drawings, like all of that, all that stuff up there is going to influence what I do. Yeah. And I'm excited about it now, but at the time, couldn't wait to come home. Yeah. Hated it.
I think as young kids, that's like, so my mum lived in Cornwall for a while, so I spent a lot of time down there.
Yeah.
And I think it is definitely an age thing of like, when you speak to the youngsters down there and they don't realise what they've got, that they can finish school and go surfing. It's like, mate, do you know how fucking lucky you are? But they're like, it's fucking shit down there.
Yeah,
it's
but
boring,
that's the thing. Like, if you've got it on your doorstep and if it's the norm, you ain't going to appreciate it either. I think we're all guilty of that to some extent. I know I am.
True, yeah. So still in Hull now?
Yeah, I'm back there for a little bit.
Nice.
Yeah. And I don't know when the next stop's going to be. Obviously, shops in Canterbury. I've lived in Canterbury before, but it's not what it's cracked up to be in terms of living here. I think Canterbury's a great place to come visit. Like, and people are I'm really lucky actually. People are really eager to come and visit the shop, not just to visit the shop and get tattooed, but to have a nice time here, because it is a great little city.
It's very well known, isn't it?
It's great, man. Yeah, it's cool. We're lucky to have it. I wouldn't want to live here though. I'm a country boy.
Yeah, you like being out in the sticks.
Yeah, 100%. Absolutely.
So how did you end up with a shop here? Did you have shops here previous? Or?
Well, I'll tell you what. So I started off as a shop boy in Maidstone. Tattoo shop called Inkfish Studios. Brendan Mudd's shop. He had two. So I was on the one on Bank Street. And what I'd do is, like, after college, I used to go and hang out at the shop. My buddy Chris was the apprentice at the time. I used to just go in and bother everybody. And I needed a job. And Chris was just finishing up his apprenticeship. This is Chris Giles. He's a good friend of mine. And he was like, look, I can have a word with the boss and that and see how would you feel about coming in and like helping out in the shop, cleaning, booking stuff in. It's not an opportunity for an apprenticeship.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, great. And they gave me a shot there. And Mandy and Brendan, they were actually really good with me. They let me draw while I was there and stuff. Yeah. And I think like Brendan was like, I'd rather see you drawing than playing on your phone or reading a comic book or whatever. Yeah. So I did that. And then there was a guy, he was a friend of mine at the time that worked at the shop, who got sacked. And then he opened up a shop in Canterbury. Right. And I'd actually left that shop. By this point, I was working on a farm, digging holes, mending fences, picking fruit, whatever they were doing.
So you didn't stay in tattooing as such?
No, I mean, like, I was there for 2 years. And then between then, I was working on the farm. I was going to John Slack's shop in Herne Bay, Classic Ink. Yeah, like, John's good, man. Like,
I'd like to have him on, yeah. I've sent him a message, but I don't think he Instagrams a lot because he's never seen it.
But do you know what? If I was to recommend anybody to come on this, it would be John, because he's got some fucking hilarious stories. Yeah. Like, amazing. But yeah, so I was on the farm, and like John was very much like, you can come and draw at the shop and hang out, keep your hand busy sort of thing. Yeah. So I'd get to the farm for like 5 a.m, finish about 10, get to John's shop for around 12 because it was a bit of a mission, and I'd just draw and hang out and chat to people. And Scott and John, they gave me a hell of a lot of confidence to continue, sort of thing. I never asked them for an opportunity to tattoo because that's not what I was looking for at the time. I originally wanted to be a printmaker. Really? Like, screen prints, lino prints.
You can kind of see that in your work,
stuff. Right? I think, I mean, it's definitely influenced by like old woodcuts and linos and stuff.
So did you, through your youth, was you drawing and stuff? Was you quite creative?
I started drawing when I was about 16, 17.
Quite later in life.
Yeah, man, absolutely, yeah. I never pictured myself tattooing because I was working in a shop with the boys and I saw that everything that they were doing and I was like, man, this is like, there's no room for error, right? Yeah. It's you've got to be,
and it's a lot fucking harder than it looks.
Yeah, man, absolutely, it sure is. You know, I'm gonna tangent. Like, I've got to be careful. No, I've got to be careful. It's so bad. I've got ADHD, so my mind's like, bah.
That's fine. We want good stories. It's fine.
So like after I was on the farm and I was hanging out with John, and like my buddy at the time, he opened a shop in town. And he messaged me. He was like, "What are you doing?" And I was just like, "I'm still drawing. I'm hanging out at John's shop. I'm working on the farm. I'm doing all right." And he was like, "Look, I'm opening a shop. I could really use some help. Would you be up for coming to the shop, helping me paint and put flash up and maybe sort the floor out and that, because the floor was fucked?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll help you out. I'll help anyone out if I can." And I was painting the walls one night, and he was like, "What are you going to do in life? Like, where are you going?" And I was like, "Well, actually, I've been drawing a lot. Maybe I'll ask somewhere for an apprenticeship." I was actually planning on going to interview at the time.
Really?
Yeah. I thought all or nothing. Go to interview and ask, and if it's a no, then fair play, whatever. And he turned around to me and he said, "No, you're going to come in and be my apprentice. You're going to apprentice here." And I carried on painting. I didn't know what to say.
Was that here, Canterbury?
Yeah, it was a shop in Canterbury. I'm not going to name the shop because it's, we can go down that rabbit hole if you want. But yeah. Anyway, I went back to John and Scott and asked their opinions, and they were like, "Look, mate, what have you got to lose? If you're going to be old one day and wonder if, like, what if?" So I took it and I did it, and it was a terrible apprenticeship. I got fucked over big time. Classic. A lot of people get fucked over, don't they? Do you know what I mean? I'm not hard done by or anything. I'm not bitter or anything, but I ended up leaving the shop, and my angel fucking came to me when I needed her, and she, Amy Savage, she messaged me. She was like, "Look, come to the shop. I need to chat to you." I came to the shop because she had a shop in Canterbury called the Warren. And she was like, "What are you doing?" And I was just like, "I'm fucked, mate. Like, I've left my apprenticeship because this, that, and the other. We'll get into it if you want, but like, yeah." And then the work on the farm's only seasonal, so I'm a little bit fucked. And she was like, "Look, I can't promise you anything, but do you want to come here next year and do 2 days a week? See how you get on. It's not, I can't teach you. It's not an apprenticeship, but you can just crack on, and I'm here if you need anything." And I was like, "Fucking hell!" Like, I'd never been granted such kindness. And when I needed it the most, so she came to me at a time of need, which I'll never forget. And I ended up working 5 days and getting booked up really quick. Yeah, man, because I had a portfolio by that point. I was always drawing. So as soon as people were like, "Oh, he's actually tattooing," I was fortunate enough to have a lot of people waiting to get in. And Amy was like, "You're clean, you're busy, you're nice, you're doing something different. Do you want a full-time job?" And I was like, "Yeah, please." So I worked with her at the Warren full-time, and she was travelling a lot, and she'd always take her with me, like conventions and stuff. And it was great for me. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. It was a very exciting time.
Meant to be her, isn't it? Yeah.
100%. Then she ended up moving to Bury, and she's opened Cathedral Tattoo with Aaron Clapham. You know Aaron Clapham?
Yeah. Builds machine. Well, I don't know if he builds machines now, right?
He does still. Yeah, I've got a few of his machines. Yeah. They're great. They're really good. But Amy was like, "Look, man, I'm going to move. Would you like to take on the shop?" And I was like, I'd never envisioned like having my own shop or anything. And my mate Dan, I've got loads of mates called Dan, by the way. Dan Carrington. He was doing some days at the shop here and there. So we got together, and I was just like, "Look, I can't do it by myself. Should we do the shop together?" And we did. And like, Dan was really good with me, and he was good with the business side. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like artists are not great businessmen a lot of the time, are they?
We're not. No, I'm not anyway. But yeah, so we took on the shop. We changed it from the Warren to Oathbreaker, and I was there about 8 years or something like that. The lease came to an end. It's pure and simple. The landlady was so good with us. She was like, "I need the property back because I'm running." Like, she was running a charity organisation. She was like, "I'm desperate for the space, but I'll keep you as long as I can." The lease ran out. She managed to keep us on for another 2 years, which was really good of her. And then it got to a point we needed to relocate. And my missus actually found this place, which is literally a 3-minute walk.
Really?
Yeah, man. It was like the old shop's literally just up the road.
It's good for your clientele, isn't it?
It's great. And this place is a little bit bigger as well. So
yeah, it's so nice here, isn't it? It's such a nice spot. Yeah.
Thank you very much. We've only been open about 8 months, but there's still a lot to do. You know, what's his name? I think it's like Swallow. Old Japanese tattooer.
Yeah.
I want the shop to eventually look like his.
Yeah, where it's like on the side,
Mate,
everything it's covered.
Yeah. And ideally everything hand painted as well. But that's eventually what I'm looking for. Do you know what I mean?
You're getting there, though.
We've made a good start, but this is just the beginning, man. 100%.
It's a lot of work, though, isn't it? A lot of effort.
Oh, for sure.
And obviously, you still got to fit in actually tattooing people, isn't it? It's like,
imagine that.
I always find that. I think I'm always busy and like obviously doing the pod now and like conventions and then sometimes I think I actually remember I've got a fucking tattoo and earn money.
Yeah,
because it's all great doing all this sort of stuff. It's like shit. I still need to like pay my bills, you know.
100%. Are you in love with tattooing?
Yeah, it's my life. It's like it's really strange. I found it late in my life, so I've only been tattooing 6 years.
Have you?
Yeah,
Blimey.
and I hate talking about it in a way because I feel like I sound like a fucking idiot. But
I'll start interviewing you.
But I just feel like I'm meant to do it.
Yeah.
And it's I don't feel like it's me and then my job and me and it's like it's everything to me.
Sure.
It's given me everything.
Yeah.
So I feel like I've got to put everything into it because, mate, what it's given me is it's crazy.
Insane, isn't
it's
it?
given me everything. And
it is crazy.
More importantly, like things that money can't buy. Time with my kids and time with my partner.
Yeah.
Time with my family and like it's just the best fucking thing in the world.
Yeah,
I love it with everything I have.
Yeah,
like,
same. 100%.
You can tell, right? I think certain people like we said this. I got tattooed last week by Chris, who was on the podcast, and it's just you can just tell when people fucking live and breathe it.
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
everything. Like,
yeah.
And you can feel that getting tattooed. I mean, it's like
100%.
I want to go to people like that.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to someone who I feel like, yeah, it's fucking shit tattooed. I'm going to take your money and then fuck off. Like, it's just,
unfortunately, those people are out there, and it's like, yeah. I don't know. It's very easy to take what's in front of you for granted.
I feel though, I don't know if you get this. I feel like there's tattooing and then there's real tattooing who've got like you kind of know who's in that bracket who are doing it for the right reasons and love it. And do you know what I mean? I think you can really tell who really loves it and who really wants to do it.
I get really excited. If someone comes into the shop, I want to see what they've got by other people and I want to see it in the flesh. When Dickie's done tattooing, I'm like, I want to fucking see that. Like, do you know what I mean? Seeing it in the flesh and getting to actually meet other people that collect as well and hear their stories and see everything. It's mad. Or finding that one book. Do you know what I mean? Finding that one book that you've always been like, or the one machine that you pick up and use for the first time and you're like, fuck, like...
It's like special, isn't it?
It's very special. Yeah. I'm so in love with tattooing and I get extremely excited. I've recently stoked the flame. I went and guested with Sam Ricketts at his shop, which is sadly closing. Rent's going up and all that. So I was up at Phantom in Swindon. Yeah. Mate, watching him tattoo, draw, see how driven he is and watching everything that he's created around him and the people that he's bought, like the people that he's attracted to the shop that are all on the same level is incredible. It's insane. Like I left like so inspired. I was on the phone with my mate Dan Biddle just like fucking like do you know what I mean? It's like, oh mate, like it's it ain't.
That's
going
what I
out
mean though, kind
soon.
of like what I mean by like real tattooing and real tattooers and like I think that like when I've done like guest spots and conventions especially, like I just leave thinking, fuck, I just inspired. Like, that's what you should feel like, isn't it?
Oh
like,
mate, 100%, absolutely. Like I think. I mean, like it ain't just with tattooing. I think it's with anything in life. If something starts to get a little bit diluted or stale, you can always pick up and explore another like part of it. Do you know what I mean? I don't think that tattooing is just like boom. There's so much to it. There's so many levels. There's so many countries within it that you haven't explored yet. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've been tattooing 9 years. I've been working in shops about 14, 15 years, but I've only just begun. I'm still an apprentice. Do you know what I mean?
I feel like that. I feel like it's really weird. And it's one of them jobs, isn't it, where you do something and you think, I'm starting to get somewhere. And then in a year's time, you look back and you think, God, that was shit what I was doing. Like, it's so weird. Like, I look back and I think...
not me. Everything I do is well good. Nah, I'm just kidding. Nah, I know what you mean. Absolutely. Do you know what? If you want happy, if you're looking back at, I forget who told me this, but if you're looking back at the work that you were doing years ago and you're still like, that's acceptable, then you've not improved. You're not pushed yourself. Do you know what I mean? Those people that are like, oh, this is fucking shit, blah, 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 whatever. It's like, nah, actually, see it as a positive. Those people are so driven that they're going to do a tiger head or a panther one day and and not be happy with it by the evening. So the next day, that is going to be leveled up one. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's fair. Like,
it keeps you sharp though, doesn't it?
It
Stuff
does.
Like that.
Yeah,
I think if you was finishing work and just going, yeah, I'm fucking great at this. Like, no, like
you're not going to get any better, and you're not going to enjoy it. Do you know what I mean? It shows that you're not enjoying it either. Like, I get excited when something comes through the door that I'm very lucky. I get a tattoo quite a wide variety of subject matters. I work in one style. I'm not that clever. I can't shade or do colour or nothing like that. Maybe one day, who knows? Anyone want to teach me? But yeah, like, I get excited. Do you know what I mean? I've got fucking books and flash and drawings and stuff, but people come to me, they'll be like, can you tattoo this thing from a video game or something? Like something that I would have never have thought to draw. I'm like, yeah, of course I will. Yeah, fucking right. I have great fun doing it because it's something different and it keeps it interesting. And I might do something a little bit different within that tattoo that I wouldn't do for another one. How's it going, man? You all right? Good to see you.
You're right.
Great to see you. You all good? Happy days. But yeah, I am lucky that I get to do a little bit of everything in terms of subject matters, and it keeps it really interesting and fun. There's nothing that I wouldn't tattoo, like nothing offensive, obviously. But got to be careful.
Did you always feel that your style? Have you always done your style?
Yeah.
So it's always it's great, isn't it? Because it's kind of like...
Thanks.
It's kind of like the dream, though, isn't it? Like when I started, I used to... I still do. I looked up massively to Made You Look in Maidstone, Finn and Dan and Martin. Like, I looked at them and I was like, oh, imagine one day I'm doing traditional all the time. Like, I beat myself up. I still do it now, and I think I'll never get to that. Now I think I am doing traditional all the time now, and like I never thought I would be. And it's like, I don't put myself on them guys' level, but it's like you kind of have to enjoy that present moment, because you're like, fucking hell, everything I wanted to do, I'm here now, and you got to enjoy it, and then, you know, what's next, sort of thing. But it's limitless, isn't it, with tattooing? That's
sky
the
is the limit, literally. But that's fucking mad, man. I'll put you in the same category as those boys.
Oh God, no.
No,
they still make me nervous now.
Oh mate, they're lovely though. Do you know what I mean? I think that's the other good thing about Kent. Actually, we've got such a great community within
such a good scene,
Kent.
isn't it?
Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, everyone's so uplifting and encouraging, and like I send a lot of work to other people in Kent.
Yeah, so do I.
And it works vice versa. Do you know what I mean? I think that's pretty fucking cool, like, because the Kent
scene's really good, isn't it? Like, there's a lot of good people in Kent.
100%.
And I think some that people don't even know about. And it's like, fucking hell, mate. There's people in London, like, there's someone down in a little corner of Kent. Will rip them to shreds, like, much better tattooers.
Yeah. I mean, look at, do you know Scott Banks?
Yeah.
I'm actually off to see him.
I don't know him personally, but yeah, I know of him.
Scott Banks' tattooing is fucking flawless, mate, and he would say otherwise because he's very modest, but and Flavia, his other half as well, those two incredible, but they don't have a great online presence.
Where are they?
In Margate. Sacred Tradition in Margate. Great shop, lovely people, incredible, man, like literally hidden gem. But because they haven't got a great online presence, they've got a street shop. So mate, I'll be honest with you, if I didn't need Instagram or anything like that, I wouldn't have it. No. Of course not.
No, it's hard. I think one thing that we said on the previous one, and it's like, I've been saying it a lot recently, and I can only use myself as an example here, but I look at when I tattoo, and I feel like my tattoos look a lot better in person than they do on Instagram, because I'm not a very good photographer.
I'm a terrible photographer.
But in my brain, I'm like, oh, I'm so gutted that it don't look good on Instagram. When in reality, who gives a shit? Like when they're in person, I'm happy, and that's all that matters. But we've kind of been bred in this world of like it has to look good on Instagram.
There's a standard, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's going to get, and then you think, why do I bother? But imagine if it was the other way round. Imagine if it looked good online and shit in person. I like at least you've got.
There's a lot. Do you know what I mean? Though, right?
I ain't saying nothing.
I saw a sleeve recently. Obviously, I'm not going to say who it was.
Right.
Very Instagrammy, traditional.
Yeah.
Like you look at it and go, fucking hell! Like it's super bright, super bold, like really nice.
Yeah.
Not great.
See it in person and it's not good. No.
Pretty shocking.
Yeah.
Like very blown out.
Yeah.
Very. Just not very great.
Was it me? You could say if it was.
It wasn't you. Well, I work with Jakey, don't I? You've tattooed all his chest and back of his head. I've seen your stuff healed.
Yeah.
But yours is... Do you know what's really interesting? We was talking about this. Who said this? Martin Grimwood said this.
I love Martin.
So Martin said to me, he can tell your tattoo a mile off. Like he knows it's you.
Oh, bless.
And I think that's such a nice thing, isn't it? I think that when I like
that's a huge compliment.
On Jake's stuff that he's got from you.
Yeah.
You just know it's you.
Yeah.
It's great, isn't it?
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Do you know that? Like not in a big headed way, but do you feel like you are like
I've heard it before and that's a great compliment. That's great. I have people message me or they come into the shop and they'll be like, I went Reading Festival and someone came up to me and was like, is that a John?
Really?
Yeah, man, I get it. Like, I do. And it's like, what the fuck? That's crazy.
But going back to the Instagram thing, how great is that? Something like that. In person, no internet, someone seeing your work and saying, that's fucking Maidstone John. That's amazing, isn't it?
I don't know what, like,
But I'm a believer.
Thank you, man.
I think I'm a believer in... Because you put your love into it and you love it.
I do love it.
That's why.
I do, 100%.
I think if you half-ass it, I feel like you can see it.
Yeah.
Like you can see it.
You can.
I'm a big believer in energy.
Yeah.
And like I feel like if you're putting out that sort of shitty energy, you're going to get it back.
That's
like,
right.
You can really feel that in shops. Like, and doing this is really... I feel so like appreciative with doing this because what it's done is opened my eyes to how nice people are.
Yeah.
Because you see people online and you think, oh, I'd love to have them on the podcast, but they're never going to come on. And I've spoken to people and they're like, man, I'd love to come on.
Yeah,
and you just think, fuck, like, why was I thinking that they were like this mad like person that would just go, fuck off, Lee, like, I ain't coming on that shit. But it's like,
don't know.
It's just weird, isn't it?
I think like I've had to deal with a lot of rejection, and I think that's like you kind of, what's the word? You just assume, don't you? Because it's what you're used to, and then when you finally get that green light, it's like, oh fuck, it's cool. Yeah,
that's great though, isn't it? Seeing something like out at something like a big festival.
Yeah, it's
just nice.
And do you know what? The funny thing as well is like, if you came to me and was like, John, can you draw me whatever? I'm like, sure. I'm not going to repeat that because you've asked me for it, so I'll draw it just for you.
Yeah.
But my flash, that's for everybody and anybody. I'll do it again and again and again. I've got a penguin in my old flash book that's made me about $3,000. I'm not kidding. Like £100 penguin. I've tattooed it fucking loads of times, man.
We'll try and take a picture of that later.
Yeah, all right.
I'm doing, after the pod now, I'm doing like photos and stuff for the shot, so we'll try and put that up.
I'll try and dig it out for you.
Earn some more money off of it.
Yeah, you never know, man. But I've had people send photos where it would be like someone's got, let's say, a penguin here, and then someone else has got a penguin, and they're like, way, like, do you know what I mean? People getting the same bits and that.
Do you know what though? I don't know if you find it, but I feel like sometimes you can do the same tattoo, but it's still different.
It's always going to be different.
Like, it's a different.
Yeah, no, 100%, absolutely.
It's weird, isn't it? Like,
I say that as well. Like, if someone picks a bit of flash off the wall or out of the book, I always say to people, I'm like, it ain't going to look like that when it's done. It's going to look way worse. It's going to look terrible. No, I'm kidding. But like, you hit the nail on the head there. Like, you can always make a bit of flash look different.
Yeah.
You could have 3 people come in asking for the same thing. It's never going to be identical.
No, well, some days tattooing you feel great and it goes well, and other days it don't, doesn't it? You think
for yourself, mate.
You're just always firing. So who's yours? Like, who's obviously I can see your arms and stuff. Who's done all your stuff?
Philip Yarnell has done most of my stuff. Yeah, he's done this whole arm. He's done my chest, my stomach.
I was talking about him on Saturday, weirdly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking because I've been chatting to Bert a lot.
I love Bert.
And
he's wicked.
Then I had a girl in Saturday, one of my good clients.
Yeah.
And she lives in Southend, so she knows of Philip Yarnell. Right?
Yeah.
And Faz last week, he had his hand done by him.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
Fair play. Yeah, nice.
His stuff's great, isn't it?
I love Phil's stuff. Going into the shop, giving him an idea and watching him sit there and just right in front of you, or just get a pen out and go a little bit mad. Like, he's like, he's not just he don't just do you know what? He's an artist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he's very good, very, very clever. His mind works a little bit different. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's cool. But yeah, a lot of stuff by Phil. Been tattooed by Dan Fry a lot.
Cool, yeah. I mean, Chris Higgins spoke about Dan a lot. I think they used to work together.
They used to work together for a bit. Yeah. Like, Dan's great. I think he's in LA now. But I got a lot of Dan's early traditional stuff. Who else? Like Dickie, who works here, and his twin brother Wink. They've tattooed me. Dick, like, mate, I'm so lucky that I get to work with some of my favourites. Do you know what I mean? Like, Dickie's one of my favourite all-time tattoo artists. And he works here with me. He's my pal, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
and
great, isn't it?
Yeah, and he's tattooing me tomorrow.
Yeah?
I'm dreading it.
What are you getting?
I'm getting the rest of this blacked out, and he's talking about putting a fat old line through my armpit. So,
that'll be fun.
I might cancel.
Go and get drunk again tonight.
Oh, fucking hell, mate, nah. But, man, I'm trying to think who else. Like, yeah, mainly Phil. I don't even know. I've been tattooed by some dickheads.
Yeah,
and
I think we all have.
They're all been covered up now.
So was you going to Phil down in Southend?
Yeah, I was. Yeah,
you go to Skin Yard?
Quite a lot. He's done my whole head.
Really?
Yeah, man. He's done my whole head. He's done most of the stuff on my arms. He's done my knees, my legs. I don't actually know. Like, yeah.
Who done the stuff on your side of your face? Is that him as well?
What is it? Is it a spider?
Yeah.
Dan Carrington, XXVI, did that. Yeah, he's Dan I used to work with. He did that.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Duncan did my neck. Is it that side?
Duncan X?
Yeah, is it that side? Yeah, he did that at convention.
Oh, cool.
And he had my head on an armrest and it was fucked. And it kept going down, like, wobbling about. Like, I'll tell you, that was probably my best experience getting tattooed by Duncan.
Really?
Yeah, man, because I rocked up at a convention. I was only a kid, I was only an apprentice, and he was like round the corner from us.
Yeah.
And I went up to him in the morning before we started convention, and I was just helping Amy Savage out. And I said to him, I was just like, look, I know that you're busy, and I know that it's going to get busy later, so I just had to come through and say hi, and thank you so much for influencing my drawings. Yeah. And do you know what? He got really bashful.
Yeah.
He's sweet. Like, Duncan's lovely. He's a great guy.
He's influenced a lot of people,
Never
right?
meet your heroes. Fuck that, mate. Go see Duncan.
Yeah,
He's great, 100%.
Yeah.
And he was like, I've got one space left later. I was like, yeah, like... He was like, pick something. I was like, no, you pick something. So he did, like, the people falling out of the boat. I think it's from, like, a Moby Dick illustration. And it was all fucked and wobbling about and that. I originally wanted it on my head. It was before I got my head tattooed by Phil. And he just went, boom, and stuck it on my neck.
Really?
And I was just like, does it leave a palm-sized space on my neck? And he was just like, nah, but it looks well good. And I was like, that'll do. Whatever, I'm not going to tell him no, am I? And then the next day I was in Sainsbury's. And, like, I felt like this, like, cold, dead hand on my shoulder. And I turned and it was him. And he was like, hey, Dan John, you all right? You have a good day? I was like, fucking hell, yes, mate.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
It's funny, though, we said that on the first one with Finn and Harry.
Yeah.
How it's a weird thing, because obviously when you look up at, your peers, other tattooers, and you think, you put people out there, don't you?
Yeah.
And then it's the weirdest job, because you can just go and get a tattoo off of them. It's so mad, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%.
And then you realise that they're just normal fucking people like you. Like,
absolutely.
It's just, I mean, obviously, there's probably some that aren't as nice, but, most of the time, you go and you meet them, you're just like, oh, you're just like me. Like, I found that doing this.
Yeah.
Like, it's just other people like you, Like,
I think, like, the dickheads are just as important as the good people. Because without the dickheads, the good people wouldn't exist.
Yeah.
They would just be normal and it would be boring.
Yeah.
You ever think about that?
Yeah. Yeah, it's true, actually.
Mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's no light without darkness.
No, that's
I think
very
that
true.
too.
That is very true.
What else do you want to talk about?
I don't know. I feel like you're a guy who's going to have a lot of fun stories.
Nah. I did tell you, I'm fucking boring now, bro.
No, I don't reckon.
literally.
I don't believe it. Well, I know we mentioned it before, but and you've mentioned him. So Dan Biddle, hello Dan. He wanted me to ask you, what your favourite train is.
I don't know. Fuck me. An SVW locomotive, 1986. From fucking Bosnia. I don't know.
He said that and I was like, oh, is John like a train guy or something?
I like the yellow ones. They're my favourite. I'll tell you all about that. So I was going to do a guest spot with Dickie's brother Wink at Wildflower in Norwich. And my mate Chris, who works with Biddle, he was going to do a guest spot at another shop up there. So Chris was like, let's go together, we'll get a hotel, I'll drive. Sick, yeah, no worries. And I turned to Chris and I was just like, we can get the train if you want, because it's a lot of driving for you, and we can have a few beers on the train and have a laugh and that.
Yeah.
And Chris was like, nah, that's all right, I'll drive. And then later on that day, he turned a Biddle, he was like, because I'm autistic, right? And like, Chris turned a Biddle, he was like, is John like into trains? Like, do you know what I mean? And Biddle was like, what the fuck are you on about? He's like, yeah, he's talking about getting the train.
Proper wants to get
and
the
Biddle
train.
Biddle was like, no, man, he's just trying to be like courteous because he knows it's a lot of driving for you. So ever since then, I just send Chris loads of videos of trains and shit. Like, I can't remember the geezer's name, but like, there's this guy who's always like, he's like, today we're going to go to Bristol and we're going to watch this locomotive from...
It's not that Francis Bourgeois, is it?
Yeah, mate, I fucking love him.
Yeah, he's great,
sick.
Isn't he? Yeah.
Mate, yeah, but I think Chris had an inkling that I was a little bit like that. And I'm not. I wish I was. I'm not that clever. I don't know things about things. And
when he asked me, I was like, we need to find this out.
Imagine if I was just like... don't know what you're on about.
Yeah,
and that was that. That was the end of the question.
Yeah, maybe that's stupid.
But that's that. So I'll just send Chris loads of videos about trains. You know, like the miniatures where like it'd be like some geezer, fucking, like them steam trains where it'd be like the train's like that big and it'd be like some geezer sat on it, like stoking it. So I sent Chris this one video last year and it was like this locomotive, really prestigious, beautiful, piece of machinery, and then it cuts and there's a bloke riding it, but you think it's like a fully fledged size steam train and it's like some geezers, right? And it just, it was funny. You would have had to have been there to see it, but yeah, trust me, it was funny. But we wind each other up a lot, we chat a lot of shit. Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
That's good, yeah. When he messaged, I just thought, I've got to ask you now.
I've got a great relationship with those boys. They're fucking wicked.
So Dan's in Dover, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, he works here sometimes. Is it Harbourside? Yeah, Harbourside, Dover. Yeah.
I'd like to get him on, actually. Yeah.
Mate, do it.
Yeah, it'd be good to get on.
You'd be silly not to.
Yeah. Again, it's like kind of like... it's sort of not Kent based as such, but it's kind of becoming like a lot of Kent people coming on, So I think it's got to keep going in that vein because, like we said earlier, it's such a big like scene, isn't it, around there?
Oh, 100%, mate. Yeah, 100%, absolutely.
You still doing conventions?
Yeah, I'm doing Leeds later this year.
Oh yeah, have you done that before?
Loads of times.
Is it good?
It's great.
Yeah, I've never done it.
They put on a great show. It's really, really cool. Do you know what? Last year I did fuck all because opening the shop, I wanted to be here and make sure that everything was right. I didn't want to just be like, right, cool, shop's open, see ya. But this year I'm back on it. I'm travelling around a lot more. But Leeds Convention. I do the Mint House in Pevensey.
Don't know that one.
Yeah, just outside of Hastings.
Yeah.
So there's like an old Mint House that they've decked out like a tattoo studio, one of the back rooms.
Right.
And ask Chris about it because he know about it. But Amber that works with Chris, she puts it on with Joe.
All right.
So I'll be doing that again. I'll do it with Yallery Brown. I'll do it with Fleur, who I work with as well. Yeah. Well, shout out Fleur. Fleur's fucking wicked.
Yeah, it's super cool, isn't it?
Fleur's not been tattooing all that long.
Really?
She's only been tattooing a few years, but...
So did you apprentice her?
No. I haven't apprenticed anybody. she had a really bad experience at the old shop that she was at.
Yeah.
And she's local, and I just so happened to have the space. And again, man, like, I came at the right time.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't change having her here for the world. She's great.
Yeah.
Great character, great personality, incredible artist.
Yeah. That's what you want, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what you want.
It's like Dickie as well. Like I fucking love it when Dickie's here. We have such a laugh. Wait, like, you know, get here early, have like coffee and play some Magic. Yeah. Have you ever played Magic?
No.
Mate, it's nuts. So it's supposedly the most complicated card game in the world.
Right.
And
I'm just going to throw this out there. I am like terrible at games.
Oh, okay.
My brain doesn't like, you know, when someone will explain how the rules of a game work, my head just can't take it in.
I wouldn't recommend it.
If it's like the hardest game, I'm going to be like...
It's mad. But like, Dickie moved down from Norfolk, and he was like, look, all my pals up there that, like, you know, obviously not here, I ain't got no one to play cards with. And he invests a lot of time and money into the game. And he was like, look, if I teach you how to play, we'd meet up every Tuesday and we'd play.
Yeah.
See how you like it. And I was coming home, I think like the first 10, 15 times I come home, and my missus at the time would be like, you have fun? I'd be like, no, it's fucking shit. I'm like, I can't read, I can't write, I can't remember anything. Like, what was dice and cards and everything? But yeah, you know, like, have you played Uno before?
Yeah.
So what's the best card in Uno?
I don't know.
It's got to be the +4, right?
Yeah.
So change your winning card to +4. Like with Magic, you kind of figure out what your +4 card is.
Okay.
And then you customise a deck. So like you'll find cards that you really enjoy playing, and then you can build it to suit you and how you like to play. So it's good like that.
So do you play like one game each week, or does it carry on? Is it like a long game?
You can play a game within 5 minutes, or you can play a game within like a couple hours.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah. It's cool. It's pretty good.
It's not why the shop's called Old Magic, right?
It did inspire it a little bit. Yeah,
I was going to ask you why it's called that.
Yeah. We had loads of names floating about, but Old Magic was just, it had a nice ring to it.
Yeah, it's a cool name, isn't it?
I do like wizards and all that.
Yeah.
I think it's like, it's a name where it can be perceived as, like you could have like a gnarly wizard with loads of fucking mental shit going on. Or it could be perceived as quite innocent and playful as well. Do you know what I mean?
You tattooed a wizard on Jake, didn't you?
Maybe.
I think you done, or did you do? No, you done the sun and the moon.
Did the sun and the moon.
Did you do a wizard?
I've done some other stuff for him.
Maybe you didn't. I think he showed me the wizard, and he was like, I might get this.
Yeah,
and I was like, yeah, you should. It's fucking cool.
Yeah, wizards are good. More wizards this year, please. That'd be cool. But that's it really.
That's cool though,
it's just
isn't
a nice ring to it.
Yeah, it's a really good name. I mean, such a good spot as well, isn't it? Like,
yeah,
it reminds me. I was saying to you, wasn't I, earlier? Like, it reminds me of Chris's shop. It's very similar, like the floors, like nice ceilings and that. Like, but yeah, it's just obviously you got flash everywhere, haven't you? But
we're very lucky, very very lucky to be here. It's like a 3-minute walk from Canterbury West train station.
Do you get a lot of people travelling here for you?
Yep, people travel from real far. Yeah.
That's
Mate,
cool.
I've had people from like all over the fucking world, man.
Really?
Yeah, like really lucky. In
amazing,
my
isn't it?
apprenticeship, I had someone travel from Japan.
Fuck.
Yeah, she got a bat here. She got tattooed in London as well, and then she went on to Paris, Germany. She was on like a bit of a trip. I think at the time it might have been illegal to get tattooed where she was from.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I was on her list to get tattooed, which was
amazing, isn't it?
Man, that's insane. Yeah,
that's so mad. Did you work in London? Was you at Parliament?
Yeah. So like it came about the time that I took on the old shop, Amy's old shop.
Yeah.
And Scott messaged me, and he was just like, "Oh yeah, that was it. I had just done a guest spot at Tooth and Talon, Dan Morris's shop in Manchester.
Yeah.
Because he used to guest there a lot as well. I'll be back on it soon." And Scott messaged me out of the blue, and he was like, "When are you going to come and guest at my shop then?" And I was just like, "Fuck, wow!" Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, you know, there's so many people at that shop that I looked up to, and still do, big time. And then like I worked there, did a guest spot, and he was like, "Do you want a job?" He was like, "You're." He said to me, he was just like, "You're actually quite good at what you do. Do you want a job?" And I said, "Look, man, I've just opened the shop. I won't be able to. I'm sorry." And he was like, "Well, come back and guess whenever you want. You just ring the shop, let them know when works best."
Yeah.
So that's what I did for a while. But like I said before, obviously opening the shop last year, I wanted to be here and make sure everyone has everything they need, and I'm a nightmare even when I'm here. Do you know what I mean? We've been rocking one armrest for the last fuck knows how many months because I broke the other one. Actually, Dickie did, but...
So you're wrapping your leg and having people's arms on your leg and stuff like that?
Sophie Murray yesterday, she had the armrest. I just had a couple of fucking cushions. I don't care. Like, that'll do.
So do you work here 7 days a week?
Yep.
Do you?
Yep.
Do you work 7 days a week,
Yes,
or you
sir.
just... Yeah.
Yeah, I sure do.
Yeah, good on you.
I mean, like, people keep talking and mentioning about, like, days off. And, like, they sound pretty good. I'll try one sometime. But...
You get bored.
Man, I get so itchy.
Yeah.
I've always got to be doing something, otherwise, like, I'll go a little bit scatty.
It's funny with tattooing now. I've got a friend from Italy, and we've become really good friends.
Yeah.
And he's Alessandro Panella.
Sure.
So he's become a really good friend of mine. He's going to come on the podcast, hopefully at Bristol.
Yeah, cool.
But his wife said to me once, if we go away or we go on holiday, he cannot not tattoo. She's like, I need to go. Right, we're going there on holiday. And I'm going to find a guest spot because he gets too itchy and he can't sit still. And I think it's a thing in tattooing,
I'm the
isn't it?
same, bro. Like 100%. Like I went out to Texas year before last, and like I was like, you know, like, oh man, I could go to this shop and this shop and whatever.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And like my family were like, no fucking way. Like we can go to a rodeo and shoot some guns. I was like, all right, that'll do. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, I go out to Amsterdam. I used to work Amsterdam every year. Sweet and sour.
Okay.
Fucking wicked shop, man. Like
Good
everything in
scene
there is
there,
hand
isn't
painted. Oh,
Really good
mate,
tattoo scene
incredible.
there. Yeah.
So I didn't go to Amsterdam for the first time until I was in my mid-20s. And I just didn't really get the hype. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't smoke weed, I don't do drugs, and I'm not into hiring prostitutes. So I think, like, why? Like, do you know what I mean?
That's the same as me. I went there with all my mates. Like, my friend actually lives out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was sort of mid 20s
Yeah,
maybe when
man.
I first went. But I'm the same as you. Like, it's not. I sort of had it in my head. That's what Amsterdam's like.
Yeah.
But then when you go, it's not, is it? It's
Mate,
amazing.
the architecture's cool. The people are fucking lovely. We nearly got robbed within like 15 minutes of being there.
Really?
Yeah, mate. I went with one of my best friends, Shane. We drove out there, and it was pretty fucking mental. Actually, it was like tattooing because it was just after COVID.
Okay.
So tattooing in the UK was still not a green light. So I saw other people were tattooing in like Spain and Italy. And I turned to my pal, I was like, what's stopping me going elsewhere and tattooing right now? He was like, nothing. So I was like, all right, cool. You up for a trip? So my mate Shane, he drove us out to Amsterdam. And he had like fucking bougie tracksuit, fucking joint walking about. I'd just got my head tattooed, so I was walking around like trackies, fucking shaved head. We just looked like no good. And some kid, he must have been about 13, came out of nowhere and he was just like, G-checking us. He had his fucking hand in his pocket, like, where you from, where you going, blah, 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 because we were just hanging out, we just got there, and I was a bit gutted anyway. And he was like, I think, like, as soon as I mentioned that I was working in a tattoo shop, I don't know what it's like now, but at the time, the majority of shops in Amsterdam are all run by the Hells Angels, or the Hells Angels will do their insurance.
Yeah.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
As soon as I said that I was tattooing, no worries, boys, I'm off. And he walked halfway up the street and whistled. And I fucking swear down, right? It was like fucking 10 kids just came out of nowhere.
Fuck.
Like, ganged up. I was just like, fuck, man, we're so lucky. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That could have been that. But like, showing up to Sweet and Sour was fucking cool, man, because...
So is that right in the centre?
I might be pronouncing this wrong, but I think it's Sloterdijk.
Okay.
It's like 2 stops on the train.
Yeah.
From Central. And it's one of the best shops that I've ever guessed at.
Really?
Man. Oh, mate, it's incredible. It's so good. Everything in there is hand painted by Michiel van der Bon, and we call him Michael. Yeah. Sure we don't.
So did you just know him through like Instagram and stuff like that?
Oh, Wes, he co-runs the shop with Michiel, and I just messaged him out of the blue. I thought, fuck it, what have I got to lose? And he was like, yeah, we'd love to have you here. Come on over. And I got to the shop the night before I was going to be guesting, and I said to Wes, I was just like, man, I'd love to get tattooed by you, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, man, we'll do it now. Like, you know, have some beers and that. And he like was putting beers in my hand, like smoking joints in the shop and that. I wasn't, but like the boys were and that. I don't smoke or anything. And he started tattooing my leg. And he was just like, yeah, I have a few beers before, so if I fuck this up, I blame it on the beers. And I was just like, what the fuck, mate? Like, what?
That's a really good Dutch accent.
So, cheers. Do a lot of accents.
It's good, that
but
one.
like, yeah, it was good, man. It was fucking wicked. And I said to Michael, I was like, what time do you open tomorrow? And he was just like, oh, late. I was just like, I need to be here early. I've got bookings. He was like, yeah, I'll give you the keys. And I'd never met these guys before. They just gave me the keys to the shop. Next day, I was in there, Chaz and Dave blaring, fucking pot noodles on the go. People coming in just like, we're like, oh, mate, how you doing, boy? Fucking tattooing at you. People just walking straight out again, like, nah, like.
Yeah, because the shops over in Europe, they tend to do that, don't they? They open quite late and stay open late at night. Yeah.
I tattooed Michael on the last day, and I did, what was it? I think it was like a cup with a demon head coming out, and he wanted it on his shoulder, and he smokes about 100 Bensons a day, and he was just like, oh, do you like a cigarette instead? And I was like, yeah, cool, no worries. And like, I finished the tattoo, it didn't take too long, and he was like, you know, it'd be really cool if like, I'm like smoking a cigarette in the shop like the old days. And I was just like, oh yeah. I turned and put my machine down, turns back, and he was just like smoking a cigarette in the shop. He's like, quick, do it. I was like, you gotta fucking do that. He was like, it's Amsterdam, no one gives a fuck, bro.
Yeah,
like,
do what you like, yeah.
Yeah, no, it was cool. They were convinced that me and my mate Shane were hooligans.
Really?
He kept calling us hooligans. They were like, you are like from England. And I'm like, yeah, like, you're a hooligan. I was like, nah, mate, we're not. We're really not. We're just a couple of idiots from Kent sort of thing. Mate, last night we went out and we caused fucking hell.
Yeah?
Big time.
What'd you do?
I went to a 24-hour arcade. I was gutted. I was with my mate Shane, and like all hell broke loose. Like they ended up like, the guys from the shop ended up leaving us. Got that bad. I went in, anyway, there was a Pac-Man machine, and there was a Mario figure, like yay big. It was pretty fucking big. And I was like, oh, definitely chill that.
I'm having that, yeah.
Yeah. And Michael was like, oh, don't steal from here. The guy is like affiliated with the Hells Angels. You'll get your fucking legs broken if you steal from here.
You couldn't let go of it.
I just fucking walked off with it. I picked it up. I went to the counter. I was just like, calls taxi, please. He was like, yeah, sure, no worries. So I calls the cab, and I just walked off with it. Went to a bar, and I lost my phone. And I was convinced that someone had tried to chore it. Yeah. So I like lost my shit, this, that, and the other. And then I was like, we'll have to go back to the arcade and get it. Yeah. So I had to dispose of the evidence. Unfortunately, Mario got left. I was
just going to say, you're going to pop him out. He's going to be somewhere here.
Got left. But we got thrown out of a lot of places that night. A lot of, I don't know. I can't really say anything too incriminating on here. But yeah, we were a bit naughty. We went to this club, and it was like, I can't remember the name of it, but it's where like Snoop Dogg goes, Post Malone, Action Bronson. There's like loads of photos of the owner with like all these stars on the wall. And my mate Shane, like, he loves a smoke. He's passionate stoner, right? Fair play. Like, you like what you like.
Yeah, good on you.
And he was like, look, we've got to go to this place, please. And I was just like, sure. And we got there, and the queue was round the block. And like me, like I was in tracksuit with my head tattooed, and he was like fucking, gold and shit. And this guy, he like points at us, and I'm like we're gonna get asked to move on or whatever because we're a bit pissed. And he goes, you, like that, like glasses sort of thing. And we walked through, and he was just like, have a nice night, boys, and let us in.
Really?
Yeah, we spent about €1,000 in there. It was silly.
It's funny though, the things you do, isn't it?
It's mad. Got thrown out of the hotel. Fucking all sorts of shit, man. Wild, yeah. No, it was good.
But you slowed down now.
Have to, yeah. I'm not who I used to be. Like, I want a peaceful life now. Do you know what I mean? Like, me and my missus want to get a little cottage somewhere nice, and just want to tattoo, and that'd be it, really.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Is that your plans for the future?
Yeah, that's the dream. 100%. Absolutely.
Where's the dream sort of place? Would you stay in Kent, do you think?
Yeah. I don't know, really. I don't want to say never, but I don't want to leave Kent. I love it here, man. Yeah. It's great. I'm biased.
I think you've got a bit of everything, haven't you? Yeah, that's the thing. Mm-hmm. Like, I love living here.
Yeah.
Like, I was originally South London, like Croydon.
Yeah.
So just getting out of there is a good thing. But yeah, I've grown up in Kent my whole life, and it's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, for the tattoo scene, like we said earlier, it's So good, isn't it?
I think
so
Kent's a lot nicer than it used to be too.
There's some bad bits, isn't there? But it's like that everywhere, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, like, I grew up a lot. I did a lot of my growing up in Margate.
Yeah.
And Margate was rough, mate, back then.
Yeah.
Proper rough. I've been, like, chased kids with knives, all sorts
Really?
of Deal as well. Deal used to be really rough.
Did
Me
it?
and my mate Ryan got chased by a load of kids with knives on the seafront once.
hell.
I was telling Dickie this story the other day. I'll tell you. So, I was quite leery as a kid in that. I didn't really back down. And I had a bit of a fucking mouth on me. And I was, like, walking with my mate Ryan along Deal seafront. And, like, this fucking BMX bike, like, shot off the bandstand and went down this hill in front of us. Thought someone stacked it. And then, like, all these chavies come over. We're like, you all right? What's going on? Sort of thing. And they were like, you boys need to fucking run. And I was just like, fuck you, I ain't running. There was quite a few of them. My mate Ryan was like, come on. Like, my mate Ryan's handy, like, proper. And he was just like, come on, like, we're going. And I was just like, nah, fuck you, fuck a lot of you, whatever. And we went. And my mate Ryan started fucking sprinting. And I was like, what? Like, so I had to catch up with him. We went round this corner. And he was just like, you not see the size of that fucking blade that lad had? He lifted up his shirt, he had like a machete. And like, they were all tooled up. And I didn't even realise.
Yeah.
And we hid round this corner. And all these kids on bikes were like fucking going past, like fucking chanting for us and shit. And he was like, what do we do? I was just like, we can stand and fight, or we can just knock on a door. I think we should knock on someone's door.
Yeah.
And we knocked on this door. Also, like, don't take what I'm about to say wrong. Like, do you know what I mean? But we went in, like, this dude opened the door. He was in his boxers. Fucking big bear of a bloke, right? And he was just like, yeah. And I was just like, really sorry, mate. I was probably about 14 or something. I was like, really sorry, mate. Been chased. Can we come in, make a phone call, please? We didn't have mobile phones back then.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, yeah, I suppose you better come in. And we sat down on this little two-seater, cramped like that. And he, like, sat down, like, taking up a whole two-seat in front of us. And he was just like, why'd you knock on my door then? And we were like, it's first door sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then, like, we hear this really high-pitched voice. It's just like, honey, who is it? And he was just like, oh, these boys are here. And this other dude, just as big, fucking come down in his boxers, like pink boxers. Like, obviously a couple.
Yeah.
And they both sat opposite us, like. And we were like, we don't know if we're going to get fucked outside or fucked in here, sort of thing. It ended up being all right. Like, do you know what I mean? They were really nice. But, like, that's where it was back then. You like, in Margate as well, you couldn't walk up Millmead or down the fucking seafront without getting glass bottles thrown at you.
It's weird because obviously you hear about it. Like, I remember Margate as a kid, like, as going down with my family, like, to Dreamland and stuff like that. But obviously when you're visiting, you don't see that side of it.
Yeah.
But they're trying to, like, bring it up now, aren't they? Like, Dreamland, there's a lot of gigs and stuff there.
I mean, I think it's great, like, that it's, like, really... You know what I mean? I think it's great what they've done. I'd rather it be nice than a shithole, and I'd rather it be a safer place too.
Yeah, of course.
Growing up in Margate was not safe. Fuck, man. I've had some big tear-ups.
So were you living there, was you?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah,
I was in like assisted living. Sort of thing, you know what I mean, sort of thing. Mate, it was rough. I got mugged there.
Yeah.
When I was younger, like I had a Figaro chain. 9-carat gold and like a couple of sovereigns, and my foster brother as well, Joe, he's Romany gypsy. He's got a lot of stuff, and we got jumped by, like, I don't even know how many, but a lot of blokes. I ended up biting someone's finger off, tore a fucking nose. I got my ribs broken, got kicked in, we got all our shit taken. But that's how it was back then, man.
Yeah.
I tried to bite someone's nose clean off, bit a finger off. So it was back then. It was rough.
Yeah.
Real fucking rough.
Dog eat dog.
It was bad.
You still like your gold though?
Yeah, like, I'm lucky enough to be able to get a bit of it
cool
back.
Though, isn't it?
Yeah, like, it's... I grew up with gold.
Is that like a hobby sort of thing, would you say?
Kind
Like,
of.
you like it's like the collecting thing again,
well,
isn't it?
I'll tell you what, right? I buy a lot of stuff, but I feel guilty about spending money on myself.
Yeah.
So I will always buy stuff that I know I can make my money back on.
Yeah.
So, like, tattoo books, trainers, gold, skateboards, anything like that.
It's like machines as well, isn't it? You can make money with them, can't you?
Absolutely.
Like,
So I don't feel guilty about buying a bit of gold here and there, or lights and trainers and this, that and the other.
I think you get that in tattooing though, don't you? Like wheeling dealing. I think it happens a lot. Loads of people buy and sell, don't they? Like,
mate, you should see my bank account. It's non-existent. I ain't got no money. I've just got loads of shit.
One in one hand, out
yeah,
the other.
literally, I don't trust the bank, mate. Literally, I ain't got no cash at home. I ain't got no money in the bank. I managed to make my rent bit by bit, and that's it. But I'll make money, I'll go out and spend it. I enjoy life. You know what I mean?
I'm fucking good on you. I think it's great.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's so cliche, isn't it? And people talk about life being too short, and mate, I try and live like that. Like, there's nothing I can do about yesterday. There's nothing I can do about tomorrow.
That's right.
Like, you just got to enjoy it, innit? And try and we I feel like that in tattooing. We're really blessed with this life.
Oh, mate,
imagine
100%.
like now being 9 to 5, bored out your fucking brain, like being told you can't do this and can't do that. And
I didn't think I was going to live to 30.
Really?
Yeah, I thought I was either going to be dead or in jail. Like,
because of the upbringing and stuff.
Yeah, big time. Like the fact that I'm here now, and I've got so many good people around me. I think you're a product of your environment. You do get to pick and choose your family. Yeah. So many people are, you can't choose your family. You fucking can, man. I've got a huge family. Like, not blood related, but we all look out for each other, and I'm so blessed to have so many good people in my life right now.
I think that's really important though as well, because it's like I believe in that as well. You are who you surround yourself with.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
You usually find yourself, if you're going through shit and you're having a lot of trouble and things are happening, it's usually because you've got people around you that are probably not good for you, isn't
absolutely.
it? It happens a lot.
I used to hang out with a lot of troublemakers that have now got like court dates for shit that happened years ago. Yeah. And if I didn't detach myself at that point in time, I think I would probably be in the same boat. Yeah. And it's, you know what I mean? You pick and choose your path. Yeah. 100%.
Do you think tattooing has given you that? Mm-hmm. Given you the focus?
Yeah, absolutely. Tattooing, I used to skateboard a lot and all. I still love skateboarding.
A lot of people did, didn't they, come from like skating and stuff. I used to inline. I never skateboarded, but that's, I weren't skilled enough on a board.
No, you're all right.
Yeah, I think joking. A lot of, it's big, isn't it, in the tattoo scene, skateboarding.
Yeah, like the skateboard scene's pretty good in Kent, I'd say.
You still do it now?
Unfortunately not. I'd love to, man. I'll just, do you know what? I'm not going to say this. I'm not going to say I don't have time for it, because I think that's bullshit. I think we're all capable of making time and using it wisely. This year, I'm going to make more time for it. I'm going back to boxing soon, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm a fat cunt. I've got to sort it out. You know what I mean? 100%. I'm off to see my mate Scott after this. He ain't seen me in years. He's going to be like, good God, what happened to you? Like, terrible.
Well, tattooing's not exactly the most... strenuous as in like
arse, you know what I mean?
That's what I do.
I used to be fit as fuck, mate. I used to box, I used to climb, skateboard, run, all that. I used to be fit as a fiddle.
I just always worry about my hands though. Do you know what I mean? Like if I went and I'd love to go and learn skateboard, but if I broke my wrist,
these are all destroyed. These are fucked.
From skateboarding,
from fighting. Like that pops in and out quite a lot. Being silly, let's say, young and stupid. The damage is done, man. Like,
how do you find your hands tattooing? You use coils.
I use coils. Yeah,
Does it bother you, or is it alright?
I love using coils. I think having a heavier machine for me, I've got a little bit more stability.
Yep.
I use a rotary works for small lines sometimes as well. I got a pen the other day. When I say the other day, I mean last year.
What do you reckon?
Do you want to see it?
Yeah.
That's as far as I've got with it. I mean, like, I tuck it away, it might be worth a few quid, you know what I mean? Nah. Do you know what, right? I'm not going to knock anything until I've tried it.
No.
And I don't think they're bad. I'm not against, mate, fucking Lau Hardy's using them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he tattooed me with a pen.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. I mean, why not? I think if
I just don't care. Like,
I don't either, mate. I think if they had it back in the day, they would have used it. I remember, like, so Scott Banks, he lines his flash with is it a speedball?
Yeah, like a nib.
That's right. Yeah. And then watching John Slack do his flash with a Sharpie.
Yep.
And I say to him, I'm like, why? Like, this was years ago. I was just like, how come you're using a Sharpie and not using that? I thought you'd be using that. And he was just like, mate, if they had Sharpies back in the day, don't tell me they wouldn't have used them.
Yeah.
Of course they would have.
Yeah,
it'd be silly not to.
I think it's just so what works for you, innit? I found last year I started suffering from carpal tunnel in my hands.
Oh, mate, that's terrible.
I used to carve stone. That was my job before.
Did ya?
So I've always done stuff where my hands have suffered.
Yeah.
But I find, weirdly, I went on a pen to try and think, well, it's lighter, it's going to be better.
Yeah.
It was worse.
Was
I was
it?
finding my hands were worse. And when I use a coil,
vibration?
it's like the weight is... help it. You would think it'd be the other way.
Fair.
But it's so weird.
I ain't tried a pen yet. You know what I mean? I'll give him a go. Biddle uses them.
Does he?
Holy shit, mate! Like he came in. He works here like every month, and I watched him tattoo a swallow on my mate Ben's hand, and it was hypnotic, mate. It was like watching a lava lamp. It was so intriguing watching him tattoo fast, bold, and clean with a pen.
Yeah.
And I was like, "How'd you do that?" On what, like, you know, like a sponge. I was excited to see it, so I bought the same pen that he's got. That's
where I struggle. I said in the last one, I just can't do it.
No,
I just can't do it. Like for me, it's just I can't line anything that's not a coil.
Fair
Cubins
enough.
are good. Like I got a Martin Pintos, which is really good.
Yeah,
but I don't know if it's more the cartridges than the pens. I just can't get on with it. Like the bar needles, but who cares? Like if it's a good tattoo, who cares?
If it ain't broken, don't try and fix it. You know what I mean? Like we're all different at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Well, I've got some calls here. I've got a few there. I've got some in the back as well.
Nice.
I've got one by Finn Guthrie. That's one that he made.
That's
pretty
nice,
cool.
isn't it?
Aaron Clapham. He's one of my favourites, man. Like I sound biased.
That's lovely Fins, isn't it? I've not seen that one.
I was gutted one night, and this is the best drunken decision I've ever made. Check that out.
Wow. That's nice, isn't it?
Stellar machine. And he written Nelson on it. Nelson Mandela.
So cool.
Yeah. Like Aaron's machines are really good.
Yeah, because I feel like his machines are a bit like, if you've got one, you're quite lucky now, isn't it? He don't seem to build as much as he was.
I've got a few Aarons. I've got Chan machines, Seth Safaris, Adam Safaris.
What's your go-tos?
Adam Safari is what I'm using at the moment for big lines.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's a great machine. It's a sober frame.
Yeah. Super nice.
But
we'll take some photos again so we can share it on Instagram.
Yeah, for sure, man. Absolutely.
Yeah, if that's all right with you.
Yeah, whatever you want, bro.
So do they come and go? But do you keep yours?
I'm fucking hoarder, bro. Like I've sold a few. I sold a few machines last year because I was skint.
Yeah.
So I had to. That's Bert Thomas.
Mate, Bert's machines.
That'll put holes in walls.
I said on the first one.
He's a good builder.
I've never heard machines so loud as well.
Mate. I'll tell you this, right? Dan, who I used to work with, he at the end of the day, he was like, "You all right?" I'm like, "Yeah." Anything you want to talk about? No, I'm good as gold. And then and at the end of the week, he was just like, "You got a fucking problem with me?" And I was just like, "No, what's up?" He was like, "Been ignoring me all week. I've been talking to you and you've been ignoring me." Bro, I'm deaf as a post. Like, yeah.
Really? Back to your ears.
That's why I don't use it as much.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. Like,
especially in here, it must echo in here.
It does. Yeah. No, proper. But they're good, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? I think like a machine is a form of art in itself, right?
I mean, mate, I think it's so skillful to be able to like build a machine. Yeah. I watch people do it. Again, it's like tattooing, isn't it? You watch someone who's good at something, they make it look easy. And then you think, fuck, I wouldn't know where to start.
The amount of love that goes into building a good machine is, no, for sure. Fucking hell. Harry, I think it's Make Less Data, his Instagram is. He works with Wink at Wildflower in Norwich. Have you seen his machines?
No.
Have you seen the Peanuts?
Oh, it's not the Snoopy ones.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
They're great, aren't they?
They're insane. And he's done like fucking like...
Has he done like McDonald's like logos? Yeah.
Mate, it's genius. It's so good. But like Dan Allen bought a couple machines off him. And he was like, I ain't tried them yet. I'm sure they're good. And I know they are. But he was like, I don't care if they're good or not. They look sick on the shelf, like something to collect. You know what I mean?
I think that's the thing, isn't it? I mean, I've been listening to another podcast in the last few days where they've been chatting about, I've been sharing it on my story, that Ruthless Irons, where they've been talking about, he's building like a directory for tattooers to buy off of other tattooers because he's trying to eliminate buying off of these big companies that don't give a shit about tattooing. And I think it's really interesting. But yeah, he's been talking a lot about, obviously, not just machines. He's like, you know, a tattooer is making that. We should be buying off of them. Like,
That's right.
Stop giving your money to these big companies. And like,
agree more.
Which is hard, isn't it? More. We all need stuff the next day sometimes. And I'd love to walk down the street and just buy some needles and tubes, but you can't. I don't know. Maybe you should start Kent Tattoo Supply, John.
I don't know. I ain't got that. What do you need? Alcohol?
Yeah, I've got it.
Yeah, crack on, boy. Nah, fuck that. I'd fuck it all up. It would be good though. Oh, mate,
a lot of shops in Kent.
Do you know what? If there was a Kent-based supplier, it would sell out.
Yeah, you could deliver around to all the tattoo.
I ain't gonna do it. Someone should.
Yeah,
it would be fucking great. I would buy everything.
Yeah, maybe we've let a secret out there. Who knows?
Get on it.
Yeah,
Go
maybe.
on.
You reckon we should do it?
I reckon you've claimed it. You heard it here first.
Copyright,
yeah. Don't go chewing his ideas. Like, I think that's a great idea.
It would be good.
Yeah.
Big tattoo scene, isn't there, around here? So
I always try and buy UK. 100%. I mean, like, I use Black Claw needles. They're obviously US. I fucking love grime.
But I would say though, it's funny because he's played a big part in what I was just telling you about, that Ruthless Irons. Grime's been getting involved because he's been saying, I'm a fucking tattooer. I put my life and soul into Black Claw. So even though you're getting it from the US, you're still buying from the industry.
Absolutely.
Like, not the industry, like the craft, really.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of people use them, don't they?
Yeah.
I've used them, but I'm really into Lotus. I don't know if you tried them. They're really good. I just buy them from Thrift Street.
Do you?
Yeah.
Fair play.
Yeah.
What was it? Like Sam Ricketts recommended Lotus to me.
Yeah, they're really nice. Similar to Black Claw.
Yeah.
They just feel like well made. Do you know what I mean?
I'm a creature of habit. Like, I know there are other needles out there to try, but as soon as I started using them, I was like, yeah, I like these. You know
just
what I mean?
good.
Yeah,
they are good. Right. Probably wrap it up, won't we?
Yeah.
Do you want to give a little shout on your Insta?
Tell me something mental.
Tell you something mental.
Tell me something fucking mental. Like, keep it interesting.
I'm not that interested though. That's the thing. That's why I think I started this, to come and see people that are interested. My life is really
chill,
calm now.
Yeah,
it didn't used to be.
Nah.
It didn't used to be.
It didn't used to be. So tell me something mental.
I think, like I said to you earlier, like I was a big drinker 3-4 years ago.
Yeah.
So 3 years sober this month I was. And it was getting to a point where I don't think I was an alcoholic, but I think an alcoholic would probably say that, wouldn't they? But it was getting to a point of just drinking to oblivion.
Really?
And it was more like, I think like we said earlier, like, you're a product of your environment, innit? And it was where I was in my life. I had a lot of shit going on from leaving my old job and family, and mate, I was just drinking. I think to sort of, it sounds fucking lame, but to like numb how you feel, do you know what I mean? And I always said, like, mate, if I was into drugs, I would have killed myself. Like, luckily I was never into it. Like, it weren't my thing. But so I've been in some mental situations, like you said, and you think, I look back and think, fuck, you've been in some really gnarly places when you've been drunk where you shouldn't have been. And like,
you get that,
it's mad, isn't it?
You get that anxiety the next day, don't you?
Yeah, so I feel like I've not had, like, in the last 3 years, it's so weird. My calmer life now is just the best fucking life ever. I love it.
Oh, I'm really happy for you, man. That's cool.
And I've got my partner's like, she's the best, mate. You know what it's like when you got a good woman behind you, and you're like, the kids are good, and doing the boring things now. I say the boring things in life, like this afternoon, picking my daughter up from school. It's the best thing in the world. The little
things, mate. I mean, that's not even a little thing.
That's what tattooing's given me, though.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why don't you tell me a mental story? I reckon you've got more than me.
I got a gun put to my head when I was a kid at Tovel.
At Tovel?
Yeah.
Fuck, that's not far from me.
Not a lot of people know about this. Some people do, but not everyone does. My family don't know about it, but I happily talk about it. I was at Tovel Park with my mate Ollie and my mate Ben, and my mate Ben's got a heart condition anyway, this, that and the other. All these chavvies come through the skate park, right? And this little chavvy was just like, if I don't see one of you go to the top of the vert wall, I'm going to cut your fucking Jacobs off. And I just started laughing at him. I was just like, yeah, fuck off, mate, whatever. There was like quite a few of them. I don't know how many, but we were very outnumbered. And this big ginger geezer just comes towards me and starts swinging at me. And I've got my board and I'm backing off. I don't want to fight. And I'm like, you know what I mean? I can, but I don't want to. And he starts swinging at me. And he fucking swung for me. And there was one that I didn't manage to dodge. And he clipped my glasses. And I went down like that. And I came back up on my board. And I put his jaw from here to here. And he was on the floor squealing like a pig, like screaming. I've never heard such a harrowing noise in all my life. And I just went sick. I was like, yeah, you have fucking ones. I got mental on that. I didn't realise, but my mate Ollie was being held at knife point by like some other kid. And then they all fucked off, whatever. And some other lad on a BMX, he'd got my glasses, but he didn't give them back to me until they had gone because he didn't want to see. Do you know what I mean? He didn't want to be seen that he was aiding us.
Yeah.
And like my mate was like all shaken up and he was like, we've got to go, we've got to get out of here, whatever. And I was just like, what's done is done. Like, I think like that's done, let's just stay, whatever, I don't care. So we carried on skating, hanging out and that. And then it was about 15 minutes later, I kid you not, there was probably about 30 lads, bats, bits of wood, bricks in bags, stones, all come across the field. So we fucking legged it, got out of there. And I thought that was that. I went back to the park 2 months later. And I was like with a few pals from Margate, just like chilling out, whatever, had a good skate, smoking a bit of weed and like drinking and that under the trees. A moped comes off the park, up the field, hoods, scarves, guy on the back sticks a gun in my face.
Fuck.
And I was a little bit like meh anyway, but in that moment, I thought, well, I'm either going to die right now or nothing's going to happen.
Yeah.
And they just shouted loads of shit and basically said, come back here again, we're going to fucking kill you, going to kill you all, like sort of thing. They fucked off and nothing happened. I wasn't fazed by it at all. I just thought, whatever, like carried on.
That's mad, isn't it? Because a lot of people go, that's like a fucking...
maybe it was because like I'd had a bit of smoke and I had a bit of drink.
Yeah.
But like some others were like fucked off home, this, that and the other. I got home... and I fucking broke down. I didn't leave the house for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Because my dad got held at gunpoint. He got a shotgun stuck in his face when he was younger. And he's now got MS.
Yeah.
And they think that's what triggered it because it's an attack of the nervous system. My dad's in a wheelchair now.
Oh, bless him.
And I thought about it. I was just like, fuck, that could have been me.
Yeah.
And it wasn't, it was actually like shortly after that, I started working in a tattoo shop and everything started calming down after that. It was all right.
It's weird how a life event like that can...
Do you know what? I'm a big believer in everything does happen for a reason.
Yeah, same.
Bad things have to happen for good things to exist because if good things happened all the time, it would just be the norm. And the one day that you stub your toe on the desk, it's the end of the fucking world. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's kind of how I think of it. But yeah, that's a bit of a fucking mad one.
I think it's weird though, isn't it? You can like... I always think like when you think about things that have happened, like nothing's happened to me like that, but like how you just think one split second different, your whole life could have been different.
That's right.
Like you could have been a complete different person.
Absolutely.
Like, you could have spun that gun and killed him and ended up in prison the rest of it. Who knows?
Yeah, like, I could have been shot or someone else could have got hurt because of something that I did and that would have been in my conscience.
Yeah.
You never walk away from a fight a winner. Ever. Like I've walked away on top in the moment, but then you fucking like your nerves are shot to bits because you're like every action has a reaction. So it's always going to come back to you in the end. Like I hate fighting. I hate anything like that. Back when
it's probably from your youth though, isn't it?
Didn't give a fuck back then, mate. And do you know what? Kids scare the shit out of me.
Yeah, they're wild now.
They really fucking do. Like, if I'm on a train and loads of chavies get on, I'm fucking scared. Like, I mean, like, I live in Headcorn, right, at the moment. It's gypsy travel land. Like, I'm lucky enough to know a lot of people there. But the other day, I got on the train, I thought I was going to get mugged because about 6 lads got on and all sat around me. And I thought, all right, this is it. I'll probably take 3 of them, but not all of them. I'm going to get my head kicked in, get robbed, whatever. And they were all lovely in the end. we just started talking about boxing and shit and all that. But, mate, kids scare the shit out of me. They really do. Because I know when I was that age, I didn't give a fuck. Like, there's no real consequence.
No.
And you're absolutely right in what you're saying. Like that one split thing can change your whole life. Yeah. My mate Andy, he's a paralegal, so he works with solicitors and stuff. Yeah. And it's his job to watch CCTV footage of like people getting fucked up and that.
Wow.
And he hasn't shown me anything. He's not allowed to. But he's like, honestly, when you see it in CCTV, it's literally boom.
Yeah.
Like that's it. Like someone's dead or someone's like fatally wounded,
or they've walked away.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not just the person it's not just the victim, but the person who's done it. Like that's fucked their life and all. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, that's what I was saying earlier as well. Like, it's kind of nice that Margate is a nicer place to be now as well. Yeah. It's a safer place, and I'm not. You know what I mean? It's cool to be like, I was living there when it was like gritty and shit, but it is nice to see things changing and getting better.
Yeah, mate, I feel like that. I grew up in Croydon, like really bad area, rough. Like, and it's like, I don't have any regrets of growing up there. Like, it was rough, and we had a rough up when we was poor, you kind of you appreciate what you've got a bit more when you've been there.
100%.
Like I think that like now when we live in a nice part of Maidstone now, and it's just like we live a quiet little life, and I just think. Some people go, it can be a bit rough. And I just think, mate, this isn't rough.
This is nothing.
This is not rough.
Mate, me and Dickie, we went to Gillingham, like, towards the end of last year. Because I've actually never been. I've been to Rochester and all that. Yeah. Like, I've been to, what's it? There's Rochester, and what's the one next to Rochester? Chatham. Yeah, I've been Chatham and that. And we were like, whatever, it's just people screaming and shouting at each other. But we went to Rochester. I ain't been there since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Rochester's fucking bougie, man.
It's nice, isn't it? Yeah.
It's well posh. Yeah. We were like, what the fuck? It's well good.
Yeah, I work near there, don't I? So, yeah, it's nice. The high street and that's really nice, yeah.
I have to come see your shop soon.
Yeah.
Exciting stuff, man.
Yeah, it's been good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been really good.
I'm very proud of you.
Well, that's very nice.
Very proud of you. I don't even know you really, but like seeing you online, what you're achieving and what you're pushing forward, what you're pushing and striving for is so fucking inspiring.
Man, I appreciate that.
No, I wouldn't say that unless I meant it.
No,
either.
I really appreciate that.
It's really refreshing.
Yeah, I've said to everyone, it's kind of...
Really do.
Mate, all it is, I think I just feel like I owe tattooing a lot. And like that's all I want out of this podcast, just to go and meet people, push it and go, do you know what? This is the fucking best industry in the world. Like, don't moan about it. It's amazing.
Yeah,
and like, look at the people. Just go out and see them because it's brilliant. Yeah. And that's all I want out of it. I don't want people patting me on the back. I don't want money. All I want to do is just push the thing I love to say, fucking thank you.
Yeah. Too right. Yeah. Absolutely. I saw Dan Allen posted something last year. He was like, you can give back to tattooing by doing real little things, man. Like, buy a print or a book, or just go to another shop and say hi and keep that magic going. Yeah,
it's amazing.
What I mean? I'm off to Margate after this. See Scott. I ain't seen him in years. Like, I'm really excited about it. And I'll go see Biddle, and he comes here, and it's cool. We trade stories and ideas,
but that's what keeps it magic and alive, right?
Man, like, what fucking time? What a time. I remember when I started tattooing, and like my mate said to me, you're getting into tattooing at a really shit time, because it was when we left the EU.
Yeah.
And like, I'm not saying that it's easy, but I think like the magic is still very much there.
Yeah, I don't get, and I never want to sound like a dick when I say this, but I don't get when people at the moment are moaning about it.
Nah.
I think it's brilliant.
Yeah.
Like, there's bits that I don't agree with. It don't mean I'm right. It's just my opinion.
Yeah.
But it's fair. Like, I just feel you can be a bit as busy as you want. You can't blame everything else.
Like, you get out what you put in. Sometimes you don't get that, but you got to keep pushing it. You got to keep striving.
And I think it's when if you're quiet, all right, paint. Go and
draw.
Do a podcast. Go and meet people. Absolutely. Go and get tattooed if you can afford it. Like, do a tattoo swap with other tattooers. Like, just do something. Like, just always do something. That's what I think.
We'll do a trade if you're up for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Cool. Sweet.
Yeah, nice. I'd love to do that.
Lovely old job.
Cool.
Cushy.
So, do you want to shout your little Instagram out or anything like that?
Shout out to Ray, little brother. Little the cack is back in Chad, boy. Taking over on a daily occasion. The people that have been there for me and made this possible, they know who they are.
Yeah.
And I could not be more grateful.
I can see that. I can.
Honestly.
You like you're one of them people. I can see how like grateful you are.
Thank you, man.
To tattooing. Do you know?
Yeah.
And the people
that
have, and that's what makes it. What we were just saying, amazing, isn't it?
I've got like this mad imposter sort of thing in my head as well, because I don't really tell people that I'm a tattoo artist.
Yeah.
Because in my head I'm not.
Yep.
Because I don't do colour or anything like that. Like, if you look at someone like Ben Perrin, he will do whatever comes through the door.
Yep.
Or Finn.
Yep.
To me, that's proper tattooing, and I respect that so much. I love
But Finn said that on the podcast.
What did he say?
Same, that he feels like that.
Wow.
That he's an imposter. I think we all feel a bit like that, don't we?
Absolutely. I couldn't be more grateful for where I am now, because I remember... What's time, by the way? I'm yakking your ear off. Oh, we're doing all right? Yeah, we're doing all right.
Yeah, don't, mate. We got all the time in the world
Fleur's
for you, John.
Oh, bless you. Yeah, Fleur's going to come and tattoo in a bit. I forget what I was saying. Can you remember?
I was talking about Finn and Ben and imposter syndrome. And
yeah. I don't know, man. I'm just chatting shit. You know what I mean?
That's what we want. I feel like that, though. I say a lot. Like, I look at certain tattooers and I think, let's use someone like Oliver McIntosh. I look at him. He tattooed my neck.
Did he?
I look at Oliver. He done a dragon on my neck.
Oh, wow. Yeah, fuck. I've just got two big of prints of his. I've got a big Rock of Ages and a dragon print as well. I love his stuff so much.
But I look at him as like, you're an artist that tattoos. Yeah. I don't feel like that. I just feel like I'm a tattooer.
Right, yeah.
Like, I can paint flash, but I can't paint like he paints. No. I'm just using him as an example because there's so many out there. And
he's a good example. He's fucking wicked.
That just do these incredible things. And I just think, mate, you are an artist in the true sense of the word.
Absolutely.
And then there's me down in Rochester just tattooing people. Nah. But everyone's different, isn't it?
Do you know what really helped me? The Dan Santoro documentary.
The Vice one.
Yeah, because they talk about like how loose he approaches everything, and he does those incredible paintings on cardboard when he's on the phone.
Yeah.
And it's like, to him, it's probably just like, meh. But like, you and I would look at that and be like, fuck, that's sick.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think like everybody's capable of doing that to a degree. Like, Sam Ricketts was chucking drawings in the bin like when I was there. He was like, I don't need these anymore. And I was like, man, I'm gonna put that in a frame. Like, it's incredible. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, one person's trash is another person's treasure. Yeah. In a way. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? It's just, the amount of things I see and think, God, that you're like so good. Yeah. And they'll just say, I think it's rubbish.
Yeah.
But I think it's so, I try and find with painting, I don't paint as much as I should. And I really love painting when I get time to do it. But like you said, it's making time. But I think I really struggle with being loose and thinking, who gives a shit if this doesn't look like every other bit of flat? Like, just do what you want and enjoy it. But I really struggle with that. I'm like, no, it's got to be perfect. I'm going to rip it up.
I've tried to push it a bit. You know what, like, I don't know if I've got any examples, but let me try and find something real quick. Okay, so like, you see that Baphomet?
Yeah.
That is literally the pencil sketch. And I run that through the stencil and put that straight on the
skin.
Really? Yeah. I don't like, because I like how loose and rough it is.
Yeah.
And then I refine it like straight with the machine.
Yeah.
And I don't put any detail in any of my stencils either. It's all just jib,
so
jib, jib.
All like the finer lines, which I would call like your shading, is just you just wing it.
All out of my head.
Not wing it, but
Yeah, pretty much.
It's really interesting way of doing it. I'd done a tattoo recently, and I didn't tell you this, but I tried to use you as inspiration for it. So a guy wanted a moose head. Yeah. And I tried, and it was really clean, but it was like, I looked at it, I was like, it doesn't look like as I thought it would look though. Do you know what I mean? Because I think the stuff you do, the other guy I like, who I love, who does, I would say similar style, not your style, but it's Tom Sandys.
Oh, I love
and
Tom.
I just look at it and I think, it's so clean and simple,
Tom stuff's way cleaner
I
than mine.
really like. I've said this before on it. I think there's so much difficulty in simplicity when it's just like simple.
Yeah.
Walk away.
Yeah.
That's really hard to do well.
When's it finished? When's it done? Is it done? You want it to look, you know what I mean? Like, I did back piece recently and like I was going to leave all the flames blank. And then I looked at it and I was like, oh, it looks good. But what if someone's like, when you're getting the flames finished? So I just fucking like whipped like a few dots in like, that'll do. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, when is it finished? When is it done? You know what I mean? Because you can overdo shit quite easily.
That's the thing. I've been trying recently to, where you obviously tattoo in very close proximity to what you're doing. Yeah. I've been trying to kind of like get to a stage, clean them down, and step away and look from a distance.
That's
and
a good way of doing it. Yeah.
I think it's all right.
Yeah.
Let's leave it. You can always add, right? You can't take away.
Yeah. No. 100%. Absolutely. No, I agree.
But yeah, I think it's just simplicity is not easy to do well.
No, I
really
think
not.
It's a beautiful thing how like I would approach something entirely different to what you would approach in terms of even down to like putting a stencil on.
Yeah.
And there's no right or wrong. It's just how it works best for you.
Yeah.
It's like if someone was to play a drum kit, that person would set it up so that they're comfortable, but then like another person will come along and change it.
Yeah.
Or set up a skateboard or whatever, or how you tie your shoelaces.
Yeah. I always find that bad though about tattooing, how me and you could sit in now, set the stations up, set the needles up, set everything up exactly the same. Yeah. Same tattoo and they'll look totally different.
Exactly.
It's so mad, isn't it?
I don't know, but it might have been Philip Liu who did, it was fucking years ago, he did a thing where he got like, invited loads of artists to come together and draw one thing. I don't know, it might have been like an eagle or probably a dragon now and then.
Yeah.
And he was like, right, one reference, all these people, off you go, and every piece looked entirely different.
Yeah.
You'd be able to like pick it out, and it's fucking cool, man. I love it so much.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's got their own way of thinking and approaching and finishing something.
And I think you just hit the nail on the head. Like, there's no right or wrong, is there?
Nah, man.
It's like you just got to do like, as long as you're. I think the main thing for me, as long as you're treating your clients well, and you're doing the best job you can do in that moment.
Yeah.
That's it, isn't it?
That's it. Yeah.
That's what I think, anyway.
Absolutely.
But you 100%. Know better than me. But yeah,
I don't know, but I'll try. You know what I mean? Fair.
Cool. Should we wrap it?
Yeah, go on then.
John,
put it there.
You're a superstar, mate.
I appreciate
Thank you for coming on.
Appreciate you so much. Thanks for travelling over. Thanks
Pleasure. And your Instagram, Maidstone John.
Maidstone John.
There you go.
Not even from Maidstone.
We won't call him Canterbury John. And we'll see you on the next one. Thank you, John. You're a star.
Bless.